Now, the pop singer Tulisa has told ITV News of her campaign for tougher press regulation, labelling the current system unethical. Back in 2013, the star was arrested on suspicion of drug offences after a newspaper sting operation, but the charges were later dropped. And while Tulisa now hopes positive change can come from her experience, the existing media watchdog, which is indirectly funded by the newspapers themselves, is defending its independence. Here's our entertainment reporter, Rishi Davda. In other news, a French modelling scout who introduced young women to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has died. Let's go to Spain now, where firefighters are still battling one of the country's biggest ever wildfires. It has been raging in the Guadalajara province, less than 2 hours' drive from Madrid. Since last week, already nearly 80,000 acres have been burned through, forcing more than 1,000 people to leave their homes. Efforts to get the fire under control have been set back by Spain's third heatwave so far this summer. Today, temperatures in parts of the country look likely to reach 42 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, it could be 44 degrees as the heatwave reaches its peak. Isla Todd has the latest. Well, people living on the Italian island of Sicily were also urged to flee their homes today as wildfires burned there. Well, not on the same scale, thank goodness. The UK has seen several wildfires here in recent weeks during this hot and dry conditions, I should say. Well, let's take a look at tonight's forecast. And Blythe is at Bolton Abbey, near Skipton on the edge of the Yorkshire Dales. So, Jo, how's it looking where you are?
Certainly very dry, Mary, for many of us as we head towards the end of this week. Here on the River Wharf, just outside Skipton at Bolton Abbey, it is running very low, this river. Great news for visitors because the fan found off this week. It will turn a little fresher for northern areas, but we are holding on to a good deal of warmth in the south of the UK. Is there any rain in the forecast, though? Let's take a look. It continues to be dry for many of us, with a little bit of rain in the far north over coming days, particularly by Saturday. It continues to feel very warm for southern counties of England and Wales, though, as we head through the rest of this week. The details, and pressure-wise, the high pressure which has been dominating things in keeping it very dry is just edging away to the southwest there. And that's allowing fronts to tumble in across the top of it, and essentially that will bring more clouds, some slightly fresher conditions eventually, but also patchy rain to northern parts of the UK over the next couple of days. And by Saturday, perhaps some rain to northern parts of England, but really not making any inroads further south until we see some showers on Sunday. Back to this evening's details. A fine evening for many of us. More cloud across Northern Ireland and Scotland with some patchy rain perhaps. Elsewhere it will be dry and pretty warm in towns and cities tonight, 16 or 17 Celsius. A few rogue showers for East Anglia and North Sea coasts before tomorrow morning. Now on to the details for tomorrow. A warm start, many early mist will lift. We will see more cloud again across parts of northwest Scotland through the day, offering up a little bit of drizzle at times. Mostly dry though through the afternoon. Plenty of very warm sunshine, again focused on that southern and western part of England and Wales through the day, perhaps 28 Celsius or 29 in one or two spots through tomorrow afternoon. As we look ahead towards the end of the week, very gradually things will be freshening up from the north with some rain pushing into northern areas by this weekend. It's really not until perhaps Sunday when the south and east of England will begin to see a little bit more in the way of rainfall, perhaps some showers moving in to end the weekend. But will it make any difference to gardeners and growers? We'll have to wait and see.
We will indeed, Jo. We'll take what we can get, though, won't we? Thank you. Well, it's a happy birthday to Prince George, who becomes a teenager today. And finally, whether caught up in cannon fire, struck down by lightning, or blown about by the relentless wind, the nation's trees have endured a lot. And now the Woodland Trust wants to recognise the toughest with this year's Tree of the Year award. Organisers insist, though, it may sound a bit silly, but the competition serves an important purpose, raising awareness of old, rare and at-risk species. Our correspondent Stacey Foster went to see a contender in Rutland with its very own remarkable past. And that is all from us. Tom's here with the latest at 10. But from me and all the Evening News team, bye-bye.